Well, hello everybody. So, the last few videos was about showing you how the different ways of casting on um, that hopefully one of them works for you. There's I know there's at least 30 different ways that you can cast on. So, I just took you through three of them. Now, today we're going to use any one of those cast on methods that you're able to use. It does not matter which one. And we are going to learn the knit stitch, which is commonly known as the garter stitch. It's where you knit every stitch. So I am using Hirschner's worsted jumbo yarn. And as you can see, it is 100% acrylic, 12 ounces, 340 grams, 743 yards, 680 meters. They want you to use 18 stitches to 26 rows, and you should get a 4-inch square using a size 7 needle. And it is a 4-weight, and this is a really soft yarn. So we're going to cast on right around 20 stitches. So we're gonna get a little tail, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that should give us our tail. So we're going to start. This is the method I'm using today. So we're just going to go down, thumb, finger, loop, and we're just going to snug them up nice, not too tight. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 17, 18, 19, and we've got 20. Okay, so now we have our tail. Yes, I made my tail long, but that's all right. So now we have all of our cast on stitches, and they are all nice and evenly spaced apart. So we are just going to turn it. So we are looking at the back side. And here's our tail. We're going to bring the tail to the front, and the yarn that goes to our skein, ball, or hank, we're going to have that to the back. So this is our yarn going to our skein or ball, and then this is to our tail. So we're going to, all I usually do, I just wrap it around my finger and pull it through my hands like that. That's all I do. Not really a whole lot of tension. And I have it in my hand like this, just so I have my hand on my stitches. Now, I'm going to take my other needle and I'm going to slip it in this first stitch from left to right underneath the needle, just like that. And I'm just going to wrap my yarn right around that needle, and I'm going to put my finger on it. And then I'm going to bring my needle through the loop, just like this. And now I'm going to slip this stitch off my needle. And I'm going to give it just a little snug pull. There was our first stitch. Now we are going to go left to right through that stitch underneath the needle. We're going to wrap, we're going to hold, and we're going to bring our needle through the loop. We're going to hold it, and we're going to slide that one off and make sure it's nice and snug. And you want to keep your stitches right here. So what I did is I just slid up my stitches a little bit, and now I'm going to go left to right underneath, wrap, hold, and pull through and off my needle. Snug it up just a little bit. So left to right underneath, wrap, hold, and pull through my loop off my needle. Left to right, wrap, hold, pull through, off the needle. And you see all these little bumps. That's our first row. And we're just going to keep doing this until we have all 20 of our stitches moved from one needle to the other. So left to right, wrap, hold, and we're going to pull through and off our needle. Left to right, wrap, hold, pull through, off the needle. And we're just going to keep doing that until we have all of our stitches onto our right needle. And if you're cast on too tight, it's going to be hard for you to get your needle through your stitch. So you don't want a death grip when you're doing your cast on. You want to keep it nice. You want it snug, but you don't want it too tight. You don't want it too loose. And as you can see, I'm keeping my stitches right before that taper. I'm keeping all my stitches right before that taper because it makes it a lot easier to slide off. After you wrap, pull through, you can slide off. Makes it very easy, very convenient. And we are at our last one right here. And we're going to do our last one just the same. Now we transferred all of our stitches to our right needle. Now, as you can see, we have all of our little bumps. Now we are going to turn it. And you can still see all of our little bumps. because this is the garter stitch, and it's nothing more than just the basic knit stitch. So with our yarn in back, we are going to do this first stitch right here, and it's just left to right, wrap, hold, and pull through off your needle. Tighten it up just snug, and we are going to continue. See, I picked up that extra right there. I'm just going to release it, pick it up, and slide off. I split my yarn, but there's nothing to it. So I'm keeping all my stitches right here, right before that taper, so I can easily maneuver all of my stitches. Now this is row number 2. We're just doing this is all we're doing. We are doing nothing different row after row. This is all we're going to be doing. Just left to right, underneath, wrap, pull through, and off. Left to right. So left to right, underneath my needle, in my hole, in my stitch, we're going to wrap and pull right straight through that hole and off our needle. That's all we're doing. And we're keeping all of our stitches as close to here as we can. Until we're there here at the end. And once you and that's all you do, row after row. And as you can see, we're starting to get more bumps piled up on top. And we're just going to turn it. We are at our end, so we are going to turn it. And we still have our tail to the front and our working yarn to the back. And you can see our little bumps. That's all we got. So we're going to do one more row. And from the left to the right, underneath our needle, we're going to wrap, hold, pull through our stitch, off our needle, and we're just going to snug it up. And that's all we're doing. Nothing to it. And the next video, I will show you how to cast off. If you want a practice swatch, you just keep going. You just keep going all as you can make this as big as you want. If you want to cast on 30 and do 60 rows, be my guest. If you want to use cotton, go ahead, use cotton. Make yourself a dishcloth or a rag, whatever you want. If you want to make a scarf, you just keep making this until it's 6 or 7 feet long, and then do your bind off. The next video will be a bind off. So after this video, tomorrow should be a bind off video. So here we go. And there we have all of our stitches. We got 20 stitches, and you see our little bumps. And it's the same way on both, because this is called the garter stitch. Nothing but knit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you do it until it's as big as you wish. So I hope this has helped and you're able to follow. And if you're having some specific troubles, you can send me an email and I will try and see if I can help. Because you never know. Somebody else could be having the same problems as you're having. So don't let that discourage you. So, until my next video, I love you and I will see you then. Okay? Bye.